Morning and greetings from Northumbria. It's a damp Sunday morning, the 11th of October. And I'm just hoping the day can improve. I've just been reading again the Gospel for today, which is a tricky one. It's one of those wedding feast Gospels, this time from St. Mark. And it's about this time from St. Matthew. And it's about where, everyone's invited, people don't come. And Jesus, and the feast maker, the person who was holding the feast, the king, opens up the feast to other people. That's a fairly clear image that in the Jewish context, that those who had been invited and had the experience of the Jewish faith weren't responding, and that things were being opened up to other nations, to the Gentiles, to people like us. But then we have this little bit at the end, when the king comes in and notices there's someone without a wedding robe, and he gets chucked out. What does that mean? Because how could you expect someone to come with a wedding robe when they'd been invited unexpectedly? Well, there are all sorts of explanations for it if you read the commentaries and the thoughts about this. But the one that struck me most powerfully as I prepared today was one about love. The garment is a symbol of taking on the love of God. The love is poured down upon us. God pours his love down upon us. But we then have a responsibility to take up that love and to exercise it and to show it in our relationships with others. So if we are invited to the feast, if we are the people who are the beneficiaries of God's love, we also have the responsibility to share that love with others. In this is love, not that we first love, but that God first loved us. And that love from God, flowing to us through Jesus Christ, is to transform our lives and help us to live our lives in God's service and the service of our friends and neighbours and everyone we meet who is in need. The robe is the taking up of our responsibilities to be loving. And if we don't do that, then we have missed out on the gift that God wants to give us. God leaves us as free people to respond or not to respond. But with freedom comes that responsibility to put on the garment of love and to share that love with others. May God bless us in doing that today.